common factor for a squared plus 4ab squared. So what would that be? So what's common between a squared and 4ab squared? So basically that is a, right? Both of them has a. But which one should we use? A squared or just a? Sec 2, what do you think? Which one? If you still recall, which one should we use? A squared or just
The A squared one.
Okay, we should use the one or the one with the lowest index. Okay, so in this case, it's just a. Okay, all right. So a squared divided by a, what do you get? It's a, right? Because a times a will give you a squared. That's the reverse of that. And then 4ab squared divided by a, so that means a is cancelled out here. So what's left with 4ab squared? So we're left with
B squared.
4n b squared, right? So plus 4n b squared.
Yeah.
And then just rewrite your denominator, 3ab. Okay, so we can only divide this and this one, okay? The factored out term and your denominator. We cannot still divide this. So this thing here stays put as is. Okay, so can we divide a and a? Yeah, so we can just cancel out a and a, right? Since they're equal to one another. So our final answer will be, okay, so a plus 4b squared all over 3b. Okay. Okay, you guys can still see my screen right now. Okay, so this is your answer. Do you have any question, class? Sec 2? None? Okay. Again, we factor out a, and then we try to cancel something with that common factor. Okay. This one, this is as is. We cannot divide anything here. Okay. So that's letter A. Now let's have letter B. Okay. So letter B, we have 3t divided by or over t squared minus 2t. All right. So as you can see, guys, we cannot do anything with 3t. So let's just write 3t like that. Okay. How about t squared minus 2t? Can we factorize this with something?
Yeah.
Okay, so can we look for a common factor? What's your common factor between t, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so t. So t. So we need to divide each of this by t. So t squared divided by t. So this is t, and then this is minus 2t divided by t is just simply minus
minus 2.
2, right? So okay, so we should cancel this and this, okay? So what can we cancel here? Or what can we divide? So t divided by t is simply 1. Or we can say that we can cancel out t. So our final answer is simply 3 divided by t minus 2. Okay, so that's your answer for letter B. Okay, so do you have any question, class, so far with A and B? Okay, so this one, it involves factorization now. Okay, so let's go to letter C. So for letter C, we got x squared minus 3x over 3x minus 9. Now, for this question, I think we should factorize both the numerator and denominator. Okay, so let's answer that. Let me draw a longer straight line. Okay, wait. Let me draw it again. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so let's factorize our numerator first. So what can we factorize from this? What's common between x squared and 3x? So that's basically x, right? Okay, so
X minus
x squared, okay, so it's basically x minus 3. Okay, right? So x squared divided by x is x.
Yeah.
Negative 3x divided by x is just negative 3. How about our denominator? The bottom part. What's common?
Oh yeah. I think x minus 3.
Okay, but what is your common factor? How about looking at the numbers? Is 3 and 9
Oh,
divisible by a
wait.
certain number?
3x minus 3.
Okay, so 3x minus 9.
Minus
Looking at 3 and 9, both of these are divisible by a common number, right? Which is 3, right? So 3 is your common factor for your denominator. So 3x divided by 3. So what do you get? Just x, right?
minus 3.
Minus 3. Okay. So what do you notice, class? What can we cancel here?
The x minus 3.
X.
Okay, so this 2, right?
So
Yep.
x by
Because
3.
they're basically the same. Okay. So what's left? So it's basically x over 3. So that's your answer for letter C. Okay. Okay, now let's factorize the numerator. Okay, so your common factor here is h for both terms, right? H. So next is to divide this term by your common factor. Okay, so h squared divided by h, you will get h. And then plus 7hk divided by h is 7k.
So,
And then
uh,
just rewrite your denominator 5hk. And then look, we can divide h and h or probably cancel that because
yeah, I
they're
did
equal.
that.
So, okay. So that's it. That's your final answer.
Wait,
So
that's it? You just
h plus 7k
oh, that's it?
divided by, yeah, 5.
So that's basically the answer.
Yes.
So
That's
I
it.
was stuck doing nothing.
All right. It's fine. At least now you know. Okay. So this is your final answer. Okay. That's it. That's letter A. Now, how about for letter B? Okay. For letter B, it's basically the same with letter A. It's just that your term or expression is in the denominator. Okay. So it works the same way. So basically, I'll just rewrite 15p and then factorize 10p squared minus 5p. Now, look at the numbers first. So 10 and 5 are divisible by what? What's their LCM? Sorry, GCF, common factor. That's 5, right? Okay. So 10 and 5 are divisible by 5. And then how about p squared and p? Which one should we use? Okay. So we
P
should use,
square.
no, just p. Okay, again,
P.
just p. Lowest index. So it's 5p. So we need to divide each of this term by 5p. So 10p squared divided by 5p, what do you get? So 10 divided by 5
2.
is 2, and then p squared divided by p is p, right? Same as p divided by p is p, right? Okay, it's like that. Okay, and then minus, okay, 5p divided by 5p. What's your
Uh,
answer? Minus,
P.
minus 1.
Oh,
Okay, because they're the same, right? Okay, so let's divide this now. Okay, so we can only divide this and your common factor. We cannot do anything with this unless it has a pair here. So look, 15 and 5,
3 and
what
1.
do you get?
3 and 1.
Okay. Okay, so that's basically 15 and 5. So this is 3 and then this is 1. How about P? P and P are gone, right? So what's your numerator? What's left? So this is just 3, right? Because P here and P is cancelled. And what's your denominator? So it's just 2P minus 1. So that's it. Okay, what's your answer for letter B? Okay. All right, so let's do letter C. Last question for today. So for letter C, so we got z squared minus 4z and then 4z minus 16. Okay. So let's find the common factor for the numerator. So what's common here? So you got z squared and z. But which one should we use? You should use z. Okay, not
Z
z. Okay. And then divide this term or expression by z. So z squared divided by
is
z
4.
is z minus 4. Okay? Because 4z divided by z is 4. And then let's go with our denominator. What's our common factor between 4z and 16?
Uh,
Look at the numbers.
4.
Okay, 4. Correct. Very good. So we need to how about z? Can we use z here?
No.
Yes or no, right? Because this doesn't have any
Yeah,
z.
it doesn't have any other.
Alright, so 4z divided by 4, what do we get? That's basically z, right? And then 16 divided by 4 is 4, right? So basically we can cancel out this and this, right? Because they're basically exactly the same. So what's your answer? Your answer is simply z over 4. Just that. Okay?